Welcome back to Magic Gathering Strat. I'm Binky and this is Monoblack Aggro. Another one-lander, you say, but now it's on the draw. And it is a pretty good hand. I'm gonna keep it. It's hard to keep one-landers, but alright, let's fetch. Start off, we're facing Jeskai, so it's probably the mid-range deck, so it could be correct to keep Bile Blight up next turn, depends on what he's doing. If that's all he's gonna do, I'm probably gonna drop Pain Seer, because if he plays Mantis Rider, I'd be happy to kill it with a Bile Blight and take 3. I don't want to take a lot of damage, but I think I have to now. Then if we draw a land next turn, I can Thoughtseize and Bile Blight. And if he's not doing anything next turn, I could be playing the life linking guy. Nothing. Right, we've drawn all our fetches. I'm gonna bash first. If he has a burn spell, he has a burn spell. Yup. Hopefully there's something left for a Thoughtseize to take. I'm gonna start off with Thoughtseize. If he doesn't have anything, I can Bile Blight or Spiteful Return. Interesting. That is interesting. I think I'll take... yeah, I'll take his Sky Charm, leaving Dig, Stoke, Rider. So we'll kill the Rider next turn. And we'll see. Leaving the Stoke because it... why did I take the Stoke? Oh well, I meant to take the Charm. That's pretty awkward. He elects to play nothing. Interesting. Well, I guess the Stoke can actually kill my creature. Well, he drew a Magma, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, I meant to take the Charm. I'm not sure why I pressed on the Stoke, but that's fine. So let's see where he puts his cards. I'm thinking one probably goes on the top, since he's pretty likely to find a land. No? Alright. I'm gonna play Hero and Returned here, and hopefully he doesn't have something like Anger, but I don't think he will. Temple, nice draw, so we know his cards. Mantis Rider probably comes down now. Then we can decide if we want to kill it or drop Mogis' Marauder. I see. Yeah, I think it's Bile Blighted now. Otherwise he could actually charm it to save it, and that would be pretty bad. It's going down to 11. Next time we'll attack for 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, so that's pretty good. Passes the turn. Interesting. I'm gonna play Mogis' Marauder here. Gonna Do it to all my creatures, obviously. If he has something with flash, you never know. Could choose to put something on top, but that is fine by me. Lightning strike. Alright. So we're hitting for 4, he's dead in 2 turns. Drew a land, that doesn't help. He can dig through time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, you could dig through time now. Elects not to. Oh, that's good. Triggering the Tormented Hero, so even if he finds a removal spell, it will do something. And it's actually lethal, so it forces him to do something. Yep. So he needs to find Lightning Strike or Magmediate, which he probably will. Yep. It's also nice to gain 1 life, because 13 is much better than 12 in a deck full with 4 mana burn spells, or 4 damage burn spells. Even if he finds a removal spell, he will go down to 3. And be facing 2 creatures. The best draw for him would be here, it's like removal spell, untap, play land plus 2. No, Mantis Rider is probably in there somewhere. Alright, so it looks like he's finished, and I assume my hero is going down. Yeah, alright. It's kinda bad if you found a Magma Spray too. I'm not sure how many removal spells the deck can play that is not burn based, but so let's see where he scries his cards. It looks like it will be a tough decision. Top, that's not good for me. So it goes to 5. I get to bash him down to 3. And then if I draw a land, I can bestow Herald, and that should be game 2, depending on what he draws. We only know Jeskai Charm. So if he has Mantis Rider plus another removal spell, that would be good. Seeker is also pretty nice. Thoughtseize. Pretty good draw. So Jeskai Charm will probably be cast here, and then we'll kill a Seeker, and that should be game. If he has a Charm and or 2 Charms, it's pretty bad, because then he will get to block my attack. But I can live with that. Alright, sir. And he also has a good card on top. So here's the Charm. Okay, that's pretty smart. I'm still gonna Bile Blight that. So he managed to play around the death at least. Snagging the Rabble Master, hit him down to 1. He does know what his top card is, but it has to be pretty good. We're not gonna draw land, which is too bad. Alright. So I left something that was not good enough. I think Pharika's Cure could be decent. Bile Blight's pretty good. Mogis' Marauder is also pretty good. I think Master could be good too. What's not to like in this pile? I actually think Thoughtseize is pretty bad. Even though they were good here. And I think Hero's Downfall is unnecessary. So I'm gonna bring in Bile Blight, I'm gonna bring in Marauders. I think Master is good because it survives most things he can have. And 2 Pharika's Cure, they do kill 8 of his 12 creatures, where Bile Blight takes the rest. And we have a couple of downfalls. Yeah, that seems good. Very interesting matchup. So the best card I can have, yeah, is Bloodsoaked Champion. That's a good card. I'm gonna keep this. Basic Mountain. Yeah, so you could have Magma Spray. So I'm gonna start with Tormented Hero. No Magma Spray now, at least. Basic. Ooh, Master, that's a pretty good roll. Yep, it's fine. Then I think... yeah, I think I'll just run out the Spiteful Unbestowed. Next turn I'll either play Downfall or Master. Nice basics. That's also pretty good. I think I'm gonna attack first. Erase. Okay. That worked out pretty nice for us, because now we will drop Master of the Feast, which erase would have killed. But now Mantis Riders and stuff is not good. If we draw a land, we can play Bloodsoaked Champion, Mogis' Marauder, that's pretty good. Yep. We did not. We're gonna attack first and see if it survives. Looks like it is. Then we will just assume he doesn't have a sweeper. That would be unfortunate. Lightning Strike, sure. Temple, yep. So we're taking chunks out of his life, but he's drawing extra cards. I see. I think now I'll just attack. Sky Charm? Yeah. Thought so. Yeah, I think I'll play it. I'm at a pretty healthy life total, and I'm pressuring him all the time. Now I don't need to drop the Master until it is needed again. Yep. Could play Mogis' Marauder pre-combat, but I don't like that plan. Stoke is fine. I'm just gonna play Tormented Hero and pass. Since he's still burning a lot of stuff just to kill my creatures, and I have more coming, and a champion that's pretty hard to deal with. There we go, a land. Always nice to have that. I think I pass here. Don't need to do anything. He's a bit flooded. Alright, we're one land away from playing Master plus Mogis Marauder. I think I'm gonna wait for that. Alright, Magma Jet. Okay. Let's see where he puts his cards. Bottom, top. So I think I'm gonna play Master now. He'll get one last card out of it. But if you want to draw the card, he needs to wait until my turn. So at least he has one good card in hand. That much is a fact. Bile Blight, alright. Can you kill both my creatures? Charm? Yep. And a strike. Okay. Yeah, I might as... No, I'm not gonna play it now. I'd rather have my removals up, and I'm not gonna play the Master next turn anyway. Knock you down to 3. It's obviously out of removals. Replay you. Yeah, so totally he has used 3, 6, 9, 11. Oh, he had an anger. 15, 19 points of burn. That's a pretty good draw too. Let's play that. Knock him down to 1. Now a Tormented Hero is lethal. Another Marauder is lethal. A lot of things are lethal, and we're at 18. We're not in a hurry to win this game. So he has some kind of answer. Right, that's good. I assume he has an answer. Stoke, yep. Let's play the Master again. I assume he will play a creature at some point. Banishing Light. Okay. So I had no more instant answers anyway. Swamp is a dead draw. This is why I don't like the non-red aggro decks, because what am I supposed to do now? Rest assured that I will kill your creatures. God's willing. So we're in top deck mode. I think his top decks are better than mine, but my top decks are more alive since he's at 1 life. Can't do much, he can't fetch. Alright, that's a good top deck. Pain Seer. Not as good. But at least now it turns on removal spells. And a Seeker of the Way. He'll probably draw into like a Sky Charm, pump his team and give them lifelink, and that would be the end of it. Or a Magma Spray. Yep, that's game. I do think we had this game, but his draws were pretty good. Another Pain Seer. Not as good. Yeah, I think that's enough for me. Alright. Do I want to bring in anything else? Maybe I want the Haruspex. Maybe I want the empty, but he showed me Angers, I suppose. I think I'm pretty pleased with the deck as it is. I do think we got a little unlucky there. Maybe we were too defensive, I'm not sure. Yes. It's a pretty borderline hand, but I think we'll keep it. We're actually fine drawing a 5th land at some point. I prefer not exactly now, but at some point. That's not too shabby to draw. We could also just play the Herald of Torment. It depends. He could have a Magma Spray here, that would be annoying. We could also down for our own champion if he Magma Sprays, which he has. I don't think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna wait on the Herald too. Flooded Strand, pass. Gonna stop on my upkeep and fetch. It does show that, oops, it doesn't matter. Another fetch land, sweet. Yep, it's dead. Now I think we have to play this. You could have an erase, which is annoying. Yep, erase. No erase, alright. Well, that's at least something. And pass again. I'm just gonna fetch here again, because I want to thin my deck. Yep. Rewarded for thinning. I do think he wants to let me have this, if I can. Alright, maybe not. Well, now I'm pretty screwed, because he has 5 cards in hand, and I have 0. It's not even likely that I can kill his first Mantis Rider. What? Why? That's so annoying. Stupid Moto. I obviously wanted. Yeah, I had no stop there. Oh my god. Yeah, congrats, you got a 1-1. That will probably win you the game. Okay, this game is very likely to be over when we have drawn 8, 9, 10, 11, more than half of our lands. Oh my god. Yeah, sure. If you're lucky, he thinks that we have 2 removal spells and elects not to play anything, but I don't think that's that likely. He could have 4 lands in hand also, but highly unlikely. And this will probably eat a Magma Spray. Not now, but it will probably sometime. If not, it could go the distance. But I'm not getting my hopes up. Yeah, I can't block, so he could very well have like a Stoke and 2 Charms and I'll be dead. Yeah, that's a good creature. Yeah, well, I'm gonna attack. So now if he has a spell and a God's Willing, I'm pretty screwed. Bottom. If he doesn't do anything, I don't think I will do anything either. Stoke targeting me. Yeah, I guess I'll Bile Blight it. But I don't expect it to work. Ooh, it worked. That's good. So it doesn't have any God's Willing at least. Ooh, risky line is risky. If we bestow, we bash for 5. Then we go down to 5. Yeah, I think that's the line. What could we draw to win? Erase, okay. I'm actually not that sad that happened, but I think we're dead anyway. And that makes me more happy that I bestowed, because it made him pull the race immediately. Yay, another swamp. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We have 7 lands left. So we're rocking a like 80% chance of drawing a spell each turn. Mantis Rider, and that's game. Yep. Okay, we lost. There's not much we could do there. Reveal hand. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 lands. 15. There's some spells. And another land. So yeah, I guess almost the bottom third of our cards were spells, so not much we could do about that. With the spells we had, I think we did what we could. If I would have had a stop in his main phase, I could have saved myself like 5 damage and had like 1 more turn or something. Anyway, we'll rock on with the next game.